What's up, y'all? How are you? I was trying to come out here to get some of this fireplace here, but they have to light the pilot. It's not working. It sucks. It's okay. It's like really beautiful outside. So I want to come sit outside and say hey to y'all. I just climbed like 46 flights of stairs. Hey, how are you? And I want to check in with everyone, see if you're all right out there. We have a beautiful week that is coming in here, everyone. We have the Lionsgate coming in this week. Peace, everyone. How are you? Hi, beautiful. Hello, everyone. I was trying to come out here and give you guys some fireplace, but it's tripping. It's tripping. He can't light the pilot. So I'm trying to like make sure you guys are good and give you some good vibrations. Give you some epic energy. I'm keeping my vibrations super high. I feel really super high off life and I love it. And I have a really cool skirt on. Look at my skirt. Isn't that cool? If you can see it. I love it. So I came out here to give you some life, to see how everyone was doing, because we have this epic Lionsgate that is here this week. And we also have an eclipse coming through this week too. So I wanted to you know, just chime in with everyone and just let you know that you're fine. Everything is fine. But what's happening is, see what happened is, we're actually, oh, cool, we may get some fire, y'all. I think the maintenance guy is hooking me up. Hold on. See, we're having, it's an eclipse this week, right? A massive eclipse that's going down. It's also the 6 planetary alignments, right? We also have the Lionsgate, right? And there's a major quantum shift, a time jump that's happening this week. So basically the worlds are splitting, right? We're being cut between two worlds, split, time shift. Basically, like, you ever seen someone throw a ball and then the ball slows down and it's like, woo, like that? So that's pretty much what we're doing. We're like literally in the twilight zone right now. So I'm sweating still. I just came from climbing the stairs, 46 flights again, y'all. And then I want to get some video in before it got too late for you guys and gals. I hope you guys like the new videos I put up today. Anyways, I'm trying to cater to everyone and not be biased, be a biased being on the planet. It's just out, huh?
Yeah,
He's trying to hook me up.
there's some happening. I don't know what's going on. And I smell gas, so I don't know what's up with this.
It hasn't been windy either.
9 times out of 10, somebody did something to the
Probably poured something in it, huh?
Wouldn't be surprised. No, I mean, I'm not
I
getting,
was trying to get the fireplace going for y'all, but
I'm not getting nothing.
it's not working. Wow. Thanks for trying.
I smell gas. It's so weird.
So we're going through a major planetary shift. And it's basically a quantum jump, right? Peace, everyone. How are you? So do everything in your power to keep your vibration high. Because we're in all the 6 planetary alignments right now, there's a lot of things happening that are pretty much that whole vibration of, remember I told you about Titanic? Hold on. Let me wait for this fire truck to go by. So pretty much everyone's on the Titanic ship right now, okay? And it's a matter of, did you bring your life jacket? And your life jacket is going to keep you afloat based off of your vibration, okay? So for those of you who speak quantum physics, I'm trying to break this down to the best way I know how. Helicopter, look. Anyways, not that you want to see that. I just love flying things. Anyways, okay, so the way you're going to be able to float through this is based off of your vibration, okay? Your vibration is your life jacket. That's how you're going to be able to survive through this. So people are going down, down, like based off of their karma. So people are robbing, stealing, killing, destroying. Basically, like, let's just put it like this. Let's just say we're in hell right now, right? You know, just the lower vibrational portions of the root chakra that everyone is really dealing with, because a lot of people are clearing out past life karma, present life karma. People are trying to time jump. There's a lot of beings that are around that are not really human beings that are actually trying to tap on to higher vibrational beings. Basically, there's a lot of archon energy around. But yet, what's happening is, y'all, it's basically those that are of the know, those that are indigo, crystal, starseed, workers of the planet, workers of love and light, those that are here to help uplift the vibrations of the planet, those that are tapped into this quantum time jump that we're having here, are personally being attacked with psychic attacks. A lot of psychic attacks, a lot of lower vibrational beings are trying to tap into your vibration because they're drowning. They're like on a ship. They're trying to swim pretty much, right? But your job and your key is to keep your vibration high. Don't worry about somebody broke your heart. You're supposed to already be over that. And if you're not already over that, that's your whole lesson right now. That's what you are having to learn to heal through, to purge through, to go through. Because technically, the key is to not be attached to anything in this world. Because whatever you try to attach yourself to try to hold on to, that's the very thing that's going to disappoint you. So the best thing that you can do is love yourself, work on yourself, honor yourself, keep your vibration high. See what lesson that specific situation taught you. The only thing that we can do with the past is what? Learn from it. So ask yourself, what did I learn from this lesson? What was this lesson here to teach me, and why? Once you get that lesson, then you can move to the next level of the game. Many people have the notion of love even miscombobulated. You may feel, excuse me, you may feel as if because someone's your soulmate or someone's your twin flame, that they have the license to break your heart. That's not true. They didn't break your heart. Your heart was already broken. They came in and shined the light on the fact that your heart was already broken. So what your job is to heal yourself, to see what happened to me as a child. What happened to me when my mother and my father was pregnant with me that carried on within me energetically, that is causing me to carry this pain throughout my life. Because all of us were hard, all of us. until that one person came along and shined the light on that hole that was already in our heart. So the entire world is hurt. So many people are hurt. So many people are broken. So many people are misunderstood. So many people are looking for love outside of themselves. So we're living in a broken world. We're living in a broken universe, a broken planet, where if people, everyone, can just merely stop looking outside of themselves for that love and look for yourself to love yourself, look for yourself to heal yourself. Because you're your greatest healer. You're the one that's going to fix you. And until you realize that, you're going to continue to hurt, because no one can fix you. No one's coming to save you. No one can heal you but you. I wanted to pull a couple of cards because we have a bunch of energies coming in here, right? And we have this Lion's Gate. The Lion's Gate is a portal. We're time jumping, where it's a time where we're suspended within this moment in time, where you are basically quantum jumping between past, present, and future. In other words, it's almost like the Mandela effect, simultaneously in the now as well as the future combined. It's kind of confusing, but if you can wrap it around your head, that's the easiest way I can put it. So do your best to keep your vibrations high, because this week, specifically this week, and specifically 3 days before and 3 days after, the 8th and also the 11th, especially the 11th, there is specific energy that you can attach yourself to, that you can literally jack yourself up with. You can hurt yourself for the rest of your life. So it started happening between the past 2 eclipses that we had. So if anyone has taken money from you, if they have stolen from you, if they lied to you, if they broke your heart, if they misused you, if they've done anything whatsoever along that line, get away from them. Let that be their karma, because they're going to end up taking that into another lifetime and the next lifetime, and so on and so on and so on. They're creating a pattern, a cycle, to where they're the one that's going to be really, really hurt in the next lifetime. What is also happening is we are in a time as well to where your bodies are being recalibrated. So if you're drinking, if you're smoking, if you're doing drugs, you can really hurt yourself with these energies. Really hurt yourself. Remember, alcohol is spirits. So you can have a drink and take on a spirit in your body, and then not know why you're having crying spells, or all of a sudden you just want to eat a bunch of raw meat, or all of a sudden you just feel really angry or sad or disappointed or upset. It's because your body has been taken over. There's so much that's going on with this specific eclipse. This eclipse is here to not only change your life, but it's here to recalibrate your life, to make your life better. Whatever energy that you've put out there, whether it's bad or whether it's good, if you've hurt someone, if you've broken someone's heart, if you have stolen from someone, if you have misappropriated the energies, especially if you have done it to someone who is very sacred, very spiritual, and maybe not even known it, maybe even a homeless man that you may have kicked, or they may have asked you for money and you may have ignored them. That could have been an angel. You know not when you entertain angels. They're all around us all the time. What is so profound about these times that we're living in is that our lives are being changed before our very eyes. We are living in a holographic universe, everyone. Do you remember in the Minority Report when everyone was walking around and the computers were in front of them? Like, you see that blue light right there? So basically their computer was in front of them like that, okay? So we're basically going through a quantum shift where the energies are being recalibrated, where there are already time jumpers here. There are already, people are light years ahead of you. There's already, it's like 2 to 3 to 4 different worlds being lived simultaneously, right before your very eyes. And you don't even realize it because no one's paying attention. And it's happening right under your nose. So while everyone's sitting around crying about a broken heart, there's already 50, 60,000 different currencies already being used. There's already over 600,000 different shadow beings that are walking amongst us. CERN has opened up portals to the inner world, outer world, underworld. We have galactic beings that are walking amongst us, and people think that they're solar flares, but they're not solar flares. They are energetic forces that is basically a shadow being. A shadow being from a whole nother world that you know not of. As a matter of fact, what planet star system are you from? Do you know that about yourself? Because when you know that about yourself, then you understand your greatness. There's a tri-star system. Star Sirius A, B, and C. Which one are you from? Which one are you from? What type of relationship have you built with your angels, with your guides, with your way showers, with invisible forces that are around you that do not allow anything to happen to you at all? Or are you busy spending so much time outside of yourself with the distractions, right? There's distractions around us all the time. Cell phone in our pocket, so convenient, so easy. Television, tell lies to your vision. Games, you name it. Anything that can distract you. From my window, from the balcony, you can see an event called Lollapalooza here that's happening. And the lights are just flashing, just so bright. But my point is this. What type of inner work are you putting into yourself to get to know yourself, to understand, to overstand, to love yourself, to tap into your inner being? So many people say that they can't meditate or they can't spend time in meditation. To meditate is to pray. Have you tapped in to your inner self? Do you know what your powers are? Do you even know why you're here? People, they literally do. They plan vacations, but they don't plan their lives. You will literally spend $600 on a cell phone, $1,000 on a cell phone, $300 on a cell phone, but people will not pay that whatsoever to have someone tap into their natal chart or tap into their reason for being or tap into why they're here. Someone will pay that for tennis shoes. Why don't people invest in themselves? Because of their lack of love for self. And then when someone comes along to shine a flashlight in their eye to say, hey, wake up, you missed something, then there's a tendency to get upset with the ones that are here to help and to blame them for your path or for what is happening within you or for what is already happening within you. Be careful of that. Because there are specific people that are here to help you. But then when you take advantage of your help, guess what? Spirit makes them step all the way back. I'm doing my best to help each and every one of you with your life paths, with your journey. But I have so many other projects on my own. And I feel already I'm being called and pulled elsewhere. I feel that my work is greater and I have other things that I am being pulled that I'm going to be called to do. So I don't know how long I'm going to be amongst you to help you because of my calling. And as you can see, I use my channel the best way I can to always help uplift your vibration. But the main message that I want to give to the world through my channel is no matter what you've been through in life, no matter who has hurt you, no matter what you've gone through, you always have to love yourself, and you have to pick yourself up, and you have to put one foot in the front of the other, and you have to heal yourself. And like Aaliyah says, at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Keep trying and don't give up, because you're your own coach. You're the only one that's going to help you. Have you ever really thought about why every time you see a disaster preparedness movie, why you never see anyone in the movie that's extremely overweight walking for a long time? Ask yourself that question. We have to take care of ourselves, because our body is our ships, our temples, our Merkabas. Our body is our vehicle. This is why I climb 46 flights of stairs. This is why I work out. This is why I take care of myself. This is why I do breathing exercises. This is why I meditate. This is why when I feel pressure, I step out in nature. I step out in the air to reconnect to the universe, to reconnect to the planet. We have the Lion's Gate that's coming through here. The Lion's Gate is going to specifically split up two worlds, okay? Third dimension to the fifth dimension is going to be split up. In other words, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck in low vibrations, or you can be stuck in high vibrations, okay? If you get stuck in low vibrations, then you can literally get stuck in negative thinking, negative patterns. If you get lucky enough to be in high vibrations, then you'll be amongst those that are stepping into the new world, the new earth. You know how they say it's a new world order? It's totally opposite than what you thought that they were talking about. The new world order is about the new earth, the new world. It's about shape-shift in time. It's about quantum physics. It's about snapping your finger and you disappear, and you automatically, I go upstairs. I don't have to take an elevator no more. There's a world that is right there before our very eyes right now. And you know how you have to take a plane from the US to the UK? Well, pretty soon, very soon, there's going to be a massive event that happens on the planet. This event is going to shape-shift the reality of time. Shape-shift even the sky, to where the sky is going to split open. When the sky splits open, you're going to literally be able to walk from the US to the UK in less than 15-20 minutes. You'll be able to see it from your house. It'll be like driving down the street. The UK is over here, you know, South America's over here, but it'll be a split. It's like a split in the air. And it was there, it's been there the whole time. It's just that our third eye, our pineal glands have been calcified. So there are those that are living amongst you that already know about this. There is no such thing as color, everyone. So while everyone's fighting over who's black, who's white, who's Mexican, who's Puerto Rican, who's Chinese, who's Indian, everyone's spiritual, which is invisible, which is energy. Why do you think that readers are so popular? Because even me, why do you feel that when I do my readings, I don't say it's air sign or earth sign or water sign? I don't say any of that, because we're all signs. To understand and to overstand that you're all signs, you only look at your rising sign or your moon sign or your sun sign, but what about all the other parts of you? You could have Aquarius in the 4th house, and that could tell you what? What's gonna happen in your home, or what type of energy or vibration that's gonna kick off in your home. You can have Aries in the 6th house, and that can tell you about what you need to look at health-wise. that you need to watch out for, or in your body, or in your life. But if you only look at one sign, or two signs, or three signs, then you're still not getting the point, because you're still failing to understand self. What have you always been told? Know thyself, right? What are you doing to know thyself? I know I'm jumping all over the place here because there's so much to tell you, and I don't know how much battery I have. I'm okay for a little bit. Yes, your health is your wealth, and this is one of the main reasons that I don't consume meat. Because when you eat meat, you're eating the animals. What do you see on the zodiac signs? You see all the animals. Those are all your signs. If you're eating all your signs, and say all the birds, when all the birds are in trouble, what do? They take off and they fly, right? They fly east, north, west, south. But if you all of a sudden see a flock of birds, they just take off and they're flying, and you're like, where the hell are all the birds going? The birds are going to be like, we're not going to tell you anything because you're going to eat us if we tell you where we're going or what's up with us. Have you ever wondered why someone can be in the forest and there's a big wild grizzly bear, and that bear is just playing with someone, or a wild fox, and the fox is just really vibrating with that person and they don't kill them? It's because animals pick up on vibrations. They pick up on energies just like humans do. We pick up on each other's vibration. Many of you fail to understand that even when you get in an argument with someone in the store, if you get into an argument with someone in the store, it's because you are resonating at that vibration, at that capacity, and that person came along to trigger something within you, to show you something about yourself that you need to heal, because you were vibrating at that capacity enough in order for them to pick up on your vibration. The point is, raise your vibration. When you find people that come along to hurt you, to lie to you, to manipulate you, you don't have to be a part of that. You can get away from that. That has nothing to do with you. Let me pull a couple of cards here, because I'm not going to stay long. I actually want to... I've been reading all day, and I want to go spend some time with my girls. Netflix. So I'm gonna ask, what's one of the major things that we're gonna notice with this shift when it comes to the entire planetary shift that we're happening here? Let's see how I can read this. This is gonna be very interesting, y'all. Let's see. All right. Let me try to do this. Hold on. Y'all can see me, y'all. I can see y'all too. See how much time I got. All right. deep because alright. So here we have it. So literally what, I hope you guys can hear me okay. Hold on. Alright, so we have the Judgment card. We have the Two of Swords, the Two of Coins, the Four of Coins, the Temperance, the Tower, the Page of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Staff, and at the very bottom of the deck, can you see that? Probably not, so I'll just tell you. The Page of Staff. There's a lot of opportunities coming in for so many of us. A lot of opportunities of love, abundance, greatness, goodness. But right now what's happening is the entire world is under judgment. It's literally Judgment Day. Judgment Day how? Whose heart have you broken? And who's broken your heart? The world as we know it is not going to be the same anymore at all. It's like you're going to go to sleep and you're going to wake up and the whole world is just going to be different. I can't even explain it. It's like some Alice in Wonderland shit. Hold on. We had a ambulance and a helicopter going by. Okay, so whatever you thought that you can hold on to and that you wanted to hold on to, forget it. The old way of life, the way we used to know life, is completely gone. People are going to cut things out. You're going to cut things out. Cut things out that were not part of your vibration, that don't raise your vibration, okay? Still holding on because this is still going by. Hold on. I really feel like these times are teaching us patience as well. You know, patience with ourselves, patience with the lessons, being able to understand what it is that we have gone through, what it is that we are going through, and how are you bettering yourself? That's the true question. How are you bettering yourself? Are you still angry at someone who you feel has hurt you and that has nothing to do with that person, but yet everything to do with you? There has to be a decision that's made in your life right now, right? And that decision is based off of you. That decision is based off of what do you want better for yourself? How do you want change? How do you want to see your world? Because we're in a time of conscious co-creation where thoughts become things and your words have energy and power, so things are happening like super, super fast. So if they're happening really fast and you're angry and you're mad and you're upset with someone. I used to be really angry and mad and upset with someone. And I realized that it wasn't that person, it was actually me that was actually holding that space there for that. And I had to release it. I had to let it go. You're going to be forced to release it. Whether you like it or not, you're going to be forced to let it go. Especially if it's something that broke your heart. People have made you broken promises that they have not kept their word. And trust me, I know that hurts the most, right? People have lied to you, they've disappointed you. But you know who's more powerful when that happens to you, when someone really hurts you and you feel like they really let you down? You know who's more powerful? Is you. You're more powerful because you're the one that forgave. Because hurt people hurt people. So when people hurt you, they don't realize that they hurt you because they're already hurting. They come from a place of hurt. And what is more magical and more powerful about it is when you can forgive. When you can forgive, when you can let it go. Because if someone hurt you, like say someone molested you at 6 years old and you're still angry with them and you're still upset with them. And now you're 36 years old or you're 54 years old and you're still upset because you're like, my cousin or my brother or someone molested me when I was 6 years old. Are you gonna give that person that much power? It could have been 2 years ago someone hurt you and they broke your heart. But are you going to give that person that much more power over your life? And you're missing out all the days of your life. And you're just walking around bitter and angry and mean. And that's why so many companies and corporations are like, we don't want to deal with older women because older women are just, they're mean and they're angry and they're bitter. It's because they're holding on to so much pain and anger and divorces. And they've given their life to, you know, a relationship or these men that they feel that was going to make them happy, and then when the man left them because they let themselves go or they didn't love themselves anymore or they all got to an age where they just were tired of each other, then they want to blame that person. But it's not that person, it's you having to release that. Even if you're not an older woman, if you're a younger woman, you still have hurt and pain in your heart if you don't learn to love yourself. And not loving yourself is giving someone the power to hurt you. It's giving your power away. You have the Three of Swords here. I'm going to take all these. You have the Three of Swords here, but you have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Five of Staff. You have the Ten of Staff. And you have the Nine of Swords. So, yeah. A lot of sleepless nights. A lot of pain. A lot of hurt. A lot of worry, a lot of disappointment. Someone hurt you, yes. But you're hurting yourself more when you wallow in that pain. You're hurting yourself more when you won't let it go, because what you focus on, you're going to continue to manifest it. Yes, you're overwhelming yourself, actually. You may feel like there's competition, right? You may feel like someone is competitive with you. But look, let me tell you this. When you learn to love yourself, what competition? There is no competition. If you feel that you're jealous or you're envious or you feel threatened by someone, that's because there's something within you that you are insecure about, and that's just a matter of you working on that part of yourself. Okay, so these energies are going to come in and they're going to force you. If you're jealous of someone, these energies are going to come in and they're going to force you to be that much more jealous of someone until you heal that. If you're mad at someone, these energies are going to come in, they're going to force you to be that much more mad at someone until you heal that. But I will say this, if someone has hurt you unnecessarily, these energies are going to spin around in your favor. Okay, so all that hard work that you've been doing, I know you've been like saying, where is it? Where is my return? Where is my greatness and all the planetary work I've done? I've helped people and no one's here for me. Don't worry about it, because your reward has not gone unseen. As a matter of fact, this is the hour that you will be rewarded. You just have to know that and remember that your thoughts become things and your words have energy and power. So if you think it's not going to come, it's not going to come. You can think of like, man, I need help paying my rent, but I'm not tripping because I know that my angels and my guides, they got me. Then all of a sudden, someone will come through and be like, hey, you need help with something? And it'll be the least person that you expect. And they'll help you. There's help around you all the time. It's just based off of the relationship that you build with your angels and you build with your guides, okay? So, what are you waiting to come in? You're waiting for something. Many of you are waiting for phone calls from someone that you haven't heard from before or for a while. Don't wait. Because the more you wait, you're missing out on your life. Live your life. You know how many seniors are laying on their deathbed, or not even seniors, just people are laying on their deathbed right now, and they wish that they were able to get up and to move around and to live. Live. Force yourself to live. Force yourself to breathe. Force yourself to be. You're too beautiful to be sitting there crying over anybody. You're too magical. Someone needs to hear your story. You know how many times that I was like, I'm not getting up. I'm not doing this. I'm not getting up. You can forget it. And my angels and my guys are like, Nubian, if you don't do this, we're going to take you off this planet and we're going to put somebody else there. And I was like, wait, what you mean take me off this planet? So I'm telling you, someone needs to hear your story, okay? Can you imagine, like, if I didn't get up? If I didn't get up. Look how many of you, really, y'all, we gotta fight past the pains of yesterday and know that every single thing that happens to us comes to make us stronger, okay? And then look how much better you are now because you have that lesson, right? So you gotta start focusing on more of the positive side of the lesson, like, all right, what is this here to teach me versus why is this here to hurt me? What's going on and who sent you? You know, you sent them because of your meditations, because of your prayers. You sent the enforcers around to say, hey, set up these perimeters in place because I need A, B, and C. And they're like, okay, we'll give you A, B, and C. But then when A, B, and C came, you were tripping like, wait, I didn't ask for all this, but you did. It just didn't come in the way that you wanted it to come, but it came to help you. There are so many people around you that are here to help you. Start with your children, for example. When's the last time you asked them their dreams? When's the last time you played with them? When's the last time you sat and had a conversation with them? Because the energies have been here, especially with Mars, that have been making people so irritable. But if you just stop for a minute and love on them and appreciate them, they will help heal you. Children will heal you, and I'm telling you, children will heal you, water will heal you, you can heal you. Write about your pain. Where do you think my songs come from? From pain. Right? And trust me, it's not. I'm telling y'all by experience, but there's been so many times that I myself, I was just like, I can't. I can't. I can't. But I don't get the chance or the option to say I can't. I can't is not in my dictionary because that means I have to put a T on I can. Get it? And if you got to add that T, that's a lot of energy. That's extra work. Stop giving yourself extra work that you don't have to give yourself. You don't have to. Life is what you make it. It can be beautiful, it can be grand, it can be hard. These tests are here, these planetary alignments are here for you. The Judgment card is here. Let's see why. I know why, but let's see why. Because everyone is getting to a place of self-mastery. Everyone is stepping into themselves. Who are you? What are you here to do? Who have you come here to be? Who have you come here to be? There's so much greatness about you. Exactly, beloved. Monetize your pain. I always tell you that. I love you for that. Exactly. I had to monetize my pain, and trust me, Obviously, I've been through a lot of pain. But hey, it is what it is. Yes, please hit the like button. Thank you, Mike. How are you? The Two of Swords is here because the Ace of Coins and the Page of Cups. I love seeing that. I love seeing this. The Two of Swords is here because there's new love coming in, new opportunities. When I tell you, when someone broke your heart and they hurt you, this person hurt you so bad, and you were like, that's the least person you expected to hurt you. I'm telling you right now, there's someone that's coming and they're gonna love you so much. They're gonna appreciate you so much. They're gonna make you feel beautiful and magical, and you're gonna be like, wait a minute, I was tripping over that person. Why? What? But look at the lesson in all of it. You're reinventing yourself all the time. And if you're reinventing yourself all the time, you're gonna reinvent more pain, more sadness, more hurt, more drama for yourself. Remember, when you cry, you create more of the same. You're watering the problem when you cry. For those of you who know Bobby Hemmett, he talks about it all the time. And if you don't know Bobby Hemmett, go start looking up his stuff. Look up Bobby Hemmett, okay? If you want to know where majority of my master teachers are, Bobby Hemmett, Jordan Maxwell, Dr. Delbert Blair. Those three. And my mama and my daddy and my children. All right? And me and my angels and my guides and a whole other list, but we're not going to get into that right now. Okay, so you have the Two of Coins here. Let's see why. Actually, let's find out why the Temperance card is here. Whoa. Because of the Four of Cups. Because you're healing. How many times do I have to tell you that you're healing? You are healing, and you can heal yourself by accepting where you're at and saying, you know what, this is not easy. And how many times I told y'all too, I said, when it gets really, really hard, what do I always tell you? Get in the water. Get in the water, or turn on some music, or turn on Footloose, Risky Business, and dance in your bed, jump in your bed in your underwear. It helps. Yes, I've done it. It helps. And ask anyone that's worked with me. They've done it too, and they will tell you that it does work. They feel so much better. You can feel so much better. All right? So, the Four of Coins, why is that here? I really feel that we have a lot of opportunity coming in as well. There's a lot of opportunity yes. Eight of Cups and the Devil is here because of the Four of Coins. Because I feel like a lot of us have been dealing with people that are very narcissistic and very just plain out selfish. Selfish as I don't know what. But you have to think about it. Why are you trying to fit yourself into a world of someone that's so selfish? What type of love have they shown you? Have they given back love and reciprocity? And usually there's a giver and a taker. There doesn't have to be a giver and a taker. The energy that we're going into is going to put you right in the path of someone who deserves your love, someone who appreciates you, someone who honors you. So with the Eight of Cups here, so many people are walking away from the pains of yesterday. They're not even putting up with it. And the Devil card is here too. You know how they say, the devil made me do it. The devil ain't make you do shit. That was you. That was your conniving, sneaking, betraying, narcissistic ways about yourself. But because of your own obsessions doesn't mean that I have to be tied into that. I don't have to be bound to that. I'm not bound to that. The only thing that I'm bound to is myself. And when you realize that about yourself and you make that your affirmation every day, then you're going to be walking away from a whole lot of people. You're going to be like, bye Felicia and Felipe. All right, so we're in a time zone right now. So look. This shift that we're going through, all right, because I'm running out of time. Yeah, I have about 10 more minutes. So this shift that we're going through, okay, it's gonna make you or break you. You can use this to stick with your pain, to hold on to your pain, but if you use it to hold on to pain, you're going to take it with you into the next life cycle. Don't do it. Let go of pain. Anything that has hurt you, let it go. Do everything in your power to breathe, heal, forgive. So many people feel like because they're either a twin flame or a soulmate that you're tied into them, or they're obligated to your love. So in other words, there's a lot of energies out there that play these roles, that feel like they can purposely hurt you, and they feel like you're not going to leave, you're not going to walk away. Prove them wrong. Prove them that you're not going to accept that for yourself. You create your reality, and if your reality consists of you're not dealing with that shit, you're not dealing with no one breaking your heart, coming in and reaping havoc over your life, you don't have to accept that. Because you are setting the stage, you're setting the mark for what it is that you want to create in your reality. And if your reality is full of fear, pain, disappointment, and sadness, go ahead, accept that. But if it's not, bye Felicia, and Felipe too. Because trust me when I say that you are so beautiful, you're so magical, and people would love to be a part of your vibration. People would love to be a part of your world. You know why? Because you're you. You're magical. You're powerful. You're beautiful. You're so, so special that if all of a sudden everyone that you knew didn't hear from you no more, trust me when I say they would miss you. But why does it take someone to really realize what they have until it's gone? Why does it take that for someone to miss out on someone like you? But see, the thing is, you have to know your greatness in order to make them feel the vibration of losing someone like you. You are so magical, so powerful, that yes, Mike, even if you're missing a tooth, as a matter of fact, that makes you even that much more sexy if you're missing a tooth. Especially if you're missing a tooth, because guess what? Guess who you have all around you that you have to look at now? You have a permanent tooth fairy that follows you around and makes sure that don't nobody mess with you, because your tooth fairy got your tooth, right? So you have to love yourself, even if you're missing a tooth, even if you're missing an eye, even if you're missing a leg. Some people don't even have no teeth at all. And even if you don't have any teeth at all, so what? You're still epic. You're still beautiful, because your teeth don't make up your spirit. Your nose, your body, your mind makes up your spirit. Your heart makes up your spirit. Right? Right? You are very powerful, beloved. Yes, even if you're missing a whole leg, and there are so many people that I know that are missing legs and arms, and they can't even see, they're blind. But I'm telling you right now, I know a blind lady who my grandmother nursed and took care of every single day. When my grandmother got off from work, she would go and she'd bathe the blind lady. She would feed her and everything. And when I sat down with this blind lady, she would tell me how wonderful my grandmother is. And the blind lady said, I can't even see. But I'm telling you that this blind lady, she was the most happiest person in the world, because she was very content. Because when you're blind, you actually see more, because you appreciate more. If you want to see, you can see. Just like someone that's blind, that's a perfect example. If you want to see, you can see. Okay, so if you really want to see, you can see. Just like now, if you really don't want to hurt, you don't have to hurt. Yes, even if you have disability, beloved, you can still heal yourself. Okay, because we're all our own healers, and this is one thing that we all forgot about, is that we used to all heal ourselves. If you were missing a tooth or any teeth, you can grow your teeth back. YouTube it, how to grow my tooth back. Google it. You're walking around with a supercomputer in your pocket all day. It's research anything that you want to research in life. What is it that you wanted to know? What is it that you wanted to learn? Just sit there and think about it, like, what is it that I always wanted to know? What is it that I always wanted to know that I never looked into? And I bet you one thing that y'all never probably looked into is, if something happened right now and you had to build your own fire, did you YouTube it or research it? How do I start a fire? I bet you y'all didn't look into it. Something as simple as that. We take so many things for granted when it's right here in our grasp that you don't even realize it till it's gone. You take your cell phone, you toss it on the bed, and you throw it to the side, and you don't appreciate it until it's cracked or until you drop it in the water until it's broken, and then you have to get a new phone. Same thing with your cars. You don't take care of your cars until you have to take the bus or something. You don't take care of your home. You keep it all messy and sloppy until you lose your home, and then you start thinking like, man, I wish I had that home. So take care of everything you have, even someone that you love. Don't take for granted someone that you love, because you never know. Even your mothers, your seniors, your children, you never know how long you're going to be gifted with that specific vibration around you. And your children are not yours. They're just a temporary loan from the ethers to help you be the best version of you. How much time do I have? 4 minutes. I'm outside. I love it outside. They always come close this back part, so I'm gonna have to chime it off in a second, but I just wanted to chime in with you guys for a minute, and I'll see if I can release a little better video on some more insights of what's actually happening with this Lionsgate. And I'll do a very deep channeling for you of some information that I've been given about it. And I'll also give you very deep information about this eclipse that's coming up and how it's going to make a major impact on all of our lives, because it's going to hit you so fast. As a matter of fact, it's already started hitting so many of us, and you don't even realize that it's already hitting you, that it's already changing your life, it's already changing your world, and you don't even recognize it because you have no knowledge of self, because you've only been looking at one sign. When you drive down the street, do you only look at one sign, or do you have to keep reading all the signs around you? Same thing with your body. Same thing with your life. Pay attention to all the signs, all the synchronicities that are around you all the time. They're all around us all the time. I thank you guys for your support, and girls too. Okay, I really love each and every one of you. I appreciate your support. I thank you so much because you motivate me. And it's very tiring to try to get all of these readings out and to help you as best as I can, but this is why I have to keep my vibration so high, because keeping my vibration high helps me to keep your vibration high. So just remember to keep your vibration high. If you keep your vibration high, then you'll be able to resonate with higher vibrational energies, especially during a time of a quantum shift. We're literally going through a quantum shift. If you don't be careful, you can get stuck in negative energies, and these negative energies can cause you to be stuck in the, basically just think of the root chakra versus the crown chakra. Do you want to get stuck in the root chakra, or do you want to get stuck in the crown chakra? That's what you have to ask yourself. That's what's happening this week. Not just this week, that's what's happening with our whole entire vibration. I will, beloved, I'm going to try to do a video on it, okay? Because I know I'm getting a lot of downloads right now myself. So I'm trying to squeeze it in, and this is why I was telling you guys and gals, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be amongst you doing readings. I'm going to do my best, but I feel that I'm going to be like the Oracle in the Matrix of Neo, where y'all going to have to come find me. But I don't know. We'll see what's going on. I know, right? I'm being called. I'm being pulled. Look, I'm doing like 100 different things, but I, as well as you, have a massive reason for being on this planet. And if you tap into these knowings, then you're going to be able to begin to use all your powers and empower yourself in such a magical, beautiful way that it's going to tickle the hearts of mankind. Your question is, how do you want to tickle the hearts of mankind? Or the kind of man that is, right? I really feel like, yeah, it's about time to go in now. Well, y'all, I'm walking it in. You should not be in just one specific chakra. You should be working all of your chakras. Never work one individual chakra at one time.
Good night.
Good night. Hold on. Let me try to... I'm just going to sit in here with y'all for a second. I don't want to be on here with y'all all night. Not that I don't love y'all, but got some stuff to do, y'all. Alright, so you should never be working just one chakra at a time. You should try to work all of your chakras, okay? And make sure that all of your chakras are grounded, they're balanced, okay? But yes, do chakra work right now. A lot of chakra work. Clearing. There's a video that you can pull up on YouTube. It's called Nanobots. Because when you're on these technologies all day, there are specific nanobots, really small electronic bugs. YouTube it, you'll see what I mean. They're nanobots, nanotechnology. They crawl into your skin and then they start interfering with your thinking and your thoughts and your energy. There is an actual tone that you can listen to that would actually help clear out that nanobot, okay? That will help you stop feeling like, you know, jittery, like irritated or forgetful, okay? You can pull it up right now. They're nanobots. There's so much. It's hard to just tell you until you guys take one of my, you know, I release a lot of this information during the equinoxes or the portals. Even the portals, I don't know how the portals are going myself either. I don't know how everything's happening. I'm still going to be helping. It's just in a different way. So we'll see how everything turns out. So shoot me a question, y'all, before I chime off. Shoot me a question. I'll answer a couple of questions before I go. Shoot me a question. What's up? Am I married? No, I'm not married. I actually have, it's called a Venus Classic Coaching One-on-One. And that's when people come and they get the one-on-one coaching or classic coaching. We also, 4 times a year, Nubian News gives away free services. And the free services are based off of you asking your angels and asking your guides, what is it that you need to donate towards your spiritual development? And many people that take that class are given well over $300,000 to $500,000 plus more of information for free, or based off of their energy exchange, which is their donation. So I know we've done that in the past. I did not get the green light yet to do another one, so I have to see. Oh, you're gonna see your DM. It's Mercury retrograde, so that's good that you're seeing your DM. I know my bestie, she just came from seeing her twin the whole entire weekend. I haven't even heard from her. She's just like, everyone finds their twin and then they go ghost on me. How do you know if you have a twin? Ask your angels, beloved. This is how you start building a relationship with your angels and your guides, and you ask them to show you. I actually ran into a false twin flame situation with my life. And when I ran into a false twin flame situation in my life, I built a love altar. And when I built a love altar, I actually just built a love altar, and from that love altar, my real twin contacted me. And I think he's my real twin. I don't know. You never know how this stuff goes nowadays. But I'm open to being shown by my angels, by my guides, whatever it is that they want to show me about my next step in this whole evolution of the game. Because just like we thought that our soulmate was the love of our life, that was the last person that we're ever going to evolve or be with or live with. And then we found out that there was a twin flame. So I may have graduated past this twin flame and find out that there's someone actually greater than a twin flame, better than that. So I'm open to that. So I'm not gonna put labels on this love life of mine anymore, because it's an energy field, and I'm going to pull in and draw in what is for me. And I hope you do the same. You get stuck in one phase, one bubble. It's like sticking yourself with a name. You stick yourself with a title, and then you lose yourself altogether. So many people name themselves after something else that has already existed before with that energy, but yet fail to create their own energy. Yes, a love altar. If you go back through my time feed, I believe it's at least a year, maybe like in December. I think I have a love altar there. I created them a few times. Yes, watch the labels. Watch the labels, because it's like putting yourself in a box. You don't want to put yourself in a box. Okay? Watch those boxes. Because when you put yourself in a box, then you miss out on so much. Okay? But I'm going to go, everyone. Any more questions? Because I'm chiming off now. I'm going to go spend time with my vibe tribe. Trying to help y'all. Anyways, I love each and every one of you. And have a beautiful, magical moment in time.